You know what time of the year it is, right? It's FIFA time. And FIFA have released all their cards. And we are here to break it down and see if players deserved more or players deserved less. If there are some surprises in the list. If, I don't know, if Benzema is supposed to be 91 or more, or is Messi supposed to be 91 or less. We'll break it all down after this intro. Hit it. Welcome back, guys. This is Humble Discussions, and today's topic: FIFA ratings. EA Sports FIFA ratings, right? FIFA 23 again. We are at that time of the year when EA Sports releases its humongous franchisee in FIFA. I think this is one of the last FIFA games that is going to be made according to news, but we have to wait and watch if there is any development in that scenario. But right now, we are going to enjoy the game that is FIFA 23, and we are going to analyze the cards that they have released and see if there can be any controversies, can be any highs and lows of it, can be any surprises that can spring upon us. So when we start with number one. Number one player according to FIFA's website is Karim Benzema, right? So they have decided that Karim Benzema is out and out the best player in the game, and somehow that agrees with me, and I agree with them completely, because what Benzema did last year with the team, very important and very vital for his team. Led his team to, I don't know, the La Liga, led his team to Champions League, one of the top scorers of Champions League again. He did all that he could to break scoring records last year, and he came out of the blue, and for the longest he had been playing with players like Ronaldo, Bale, and somehow I think his potential was a bit demeaned. Even I did that for the longest, that I did not consider Benzema to be world class, but that is again me, a guy sitting in a garage making a video. Doesn't my opinions doesn't really matter, right? But I felt that Benzema was not world class when it came to strikers, and when there were rumors about Karim Benzema joining United, I was very skeptical. There were rumors, not right now, but there were in the past. Like, every player is linked to us, come on, right? So whenever a thing about Benzema came, I was skeptical because I didn't really enjoy what kind of a player he is, and he used to miss very stupid chances, and that really infuriated me, kind of. But last year he just sprung out of the blue and he played magnificently. Like, he was one of the top strikers in the world, and he did what he could, and he got his rating, which is 91, the highest on FIFA. Again, if your rating as 91 is to be the highest on FIFA, then I think Benzema deserves it. But I think it could be higher, like, I don't know, 92, 93. 91 is a bit low, because when Messi was at his prime, he was around 93, 94. So why do this criminal injustice to Benzema? Because he did a lot for his team, and he did win trophies, right? And I don't know, if France are to be considered right now, they are a force to reckon with as well. So Benzema is a vital part in it. Maybe I hope if it I could have hoped if it was 92 more than other players. Like, if you're comparing him to Lewandowski, he has done more for his team, right? So just put him more in a bracket where he's more than them. So maybe 92. Mbappe again. We're going to the second player, Mbappe. I don't want to talk about Lewandowski because I think last season of Lewandowski was, I think he broke a lot of records, but at the same time he did not win anything. So having a 91 kind of a thing is, again, for any player who's not Messi and Ronaldo, to get that rating, even though they're not winning stuffs, just because you have the goals to back you up, I feel it's kind of unfair when you are kept at the same bracket with someone who's winning stuffs and doing more than you. That is what I feel. That is what my feeling is. Again, okay, Lewandowski did win the German Bundesliga. Again, I get the point But my thing is, when a team of that standard, of a Bayern Munich standard, are not performing in European tournaments, competitions, that is where um, the narrative that I try to impose comes into play, where European competitions are where you need to perform to be at higher brackets or similar brackets to players who are actually doing something and winning it for their teams. So maybe Lewandowski could have been a tier less, or Benzema could have been a tier more. So again, that's with Lewandowski. Mbappe, prodigy, talent, dribbles, pacey, everything that you need in a player is present in Mbappe. Again, not going into his human traits and human nature kind of things, but according to FIFA, is 91, right? He already has been one of the cover star for FIFA last year, right? Coming with 91 this time in the same bracket as Benzema. I can agree to this because in Champions League also he's pretty devastating, right? He's doing a lot for his team, and he's a pretty spicy player if you watch him. He's never quiet. He's always onto something. He's doing trickeries with the ball. He's going past players. His dribbles are absolutely magnificent. His finishing is absolutely world class. So I think Mbappe deserves to be in the similar bracket. Again, I'm contradicting myself while saying that if why Lewandowski and why not Lewandowski if I'm including Mbappe in my tier list kind of thing, because I feel somewhere Mbappe's overall caliber as a player right now is better than Lewandowski. Like, he can finish. Mbappe can finish the same way as Lewandowski can, and I don't think anyone will disagree with me at this point of time with this analogy, right? And he's better in dribbling. He's pacier, so he's better, right? I don't have any like biasness towards Mbappe or any hatred towards Lewandowski, but that's just my feeling. Again, De Bruyne absolutely deserves it. 91, a CM. To be at that level, in the top tier of the bracket is amazing. Like, you don't always get a 91 rated CM. Like, you only get legendary players in that bracket, right? Like FIFA legendary players in the current game. You don't have a 91 CM, or like, you don't see someone at 91 with the center midfielder tag. But De Bruyne is amazing, dude. You just watch him throughout, the consistency that he has shown while playing for Man City. He's been absolutely world class. His passings, his crosses, his his dribbles. Maybe he cuts in, cuts out. His weaker foot, his long shots, his long balls, his crosses, his outside the foot shots. It's absolutely amazing. De Bruyne, he deserves to be there, right there with Benzema. One pick that I can agree with. Messi, 91. Right? So with Messi, I'll compare Ronaldo as well. I don't agree with Messi being 91, because if this is FIFA 22, right? If this is you're comparing the stats with 22, like season 21-22, Ronaldo needs to be higher than Messi. In every form of the game, he needs to be higher. Right? You don't consider this season because the game had already been published and whatever. You don't consider the first 5-6 games for this season when you are publishing your new FIFA game. You don't do that. That is not how it is done. So if it is about last season, right, and then the player already being higher than this player, and I get it, but still, if Ronaldo is playing better than Messi, he's carrying a crap United team on his back, he needs to be higher. Ronaldo needs to be 91 and Messi needs to be 90. That's what I feel. Again, how is defense of Messi and Ronaldo the same? 34-34? No, Ronaldo is better in some ways in defense. He commits more, so he should be higher at that pace, at that part. How is Ronaldo's passing 78 and Messi's is 90? Ronaldo's passes are actually brilliant. His long balls, his crosses are actually world class as well. Just the fact that he doesn't do a lot of them doesn't mean he's 78 on them. So I don't agree with this at all. Ronaldo fan or not, this is not agreeable. So when you talk about Messi's, you have to talk about the Ronaldos, and I don't think 78 is as passing is enough for Ronaldo. You increase that and get him to 91 and bring Messi down to 90, dude. Like, you cannot have Messi more than Ronaldo. If you see last season, what did Messi actually do? He was jack shit. He was just dog crap for it, like with the stats. While Ronaldo, at the same time, if you compare, dude, he had 18 fucking goals in the Premier League, 6 in the Champions League. What the fuck did Messi do? Like, what was his stats? He was struggling to get goals. He was struggling to get assists. He was hitting the bar posts all the time. Why would you, when you're actually an unbiased kind of a platform where you need to push players, you need to push ratings at some point of time, what agenda do you have with Messi for the longest? Even I remember there were times with FIFA where Ronaldo was like winning trophies and he was like one of the best players in the world. He's still one of the best players, but when he was like cream of the players, still Messi got the cover card and stuff like that. It's not that I don't like Messi or I have something against Messi, but when the other one is doing better than you, I am the one to call out if Messi is doing better this season. Yes, he's doing better than Ronaldo this season. So I'm saying that. So if next season this continues, Messi should be higher than Ronaldo, but not this season, right? Again, that's just me. And the other, I'll just quickly round up the top players I think in this video, and then we'll see where we can go. Maybe next video with the other players. Van Dijk, again, one defenders needs to be there in the cream, and I think Van Dijk, somehow is last season he was really good, so 90 is a very fair enough rating for him. Salah, 90. Oh my god, he destroyed Man City last season, didn't he? He was there for Liverpool whenever they needed him, finished second, took them to, I don't know, he took them to great heights, but he just could not win. And that, when you face Real Madrid and stuff like that, you kind of know that Real Madrid are the bigger team in any competition that they go. So winning in a Champions League would have been difficult. So getting 90 on FIFA is, I don't think, anyway unjustified. Courtois, just because I think his team did really well, and because he was a part of the team, he got that 90. Otherwise, he would have been somewhere down in the 85 to 88 column max. Neuer, 90. He's always been there. Neuer somehow is already always on the 88 to 90. So I don't know why, because he's been stomped in the Champions League out and out. Any team comes in and just the players score, right? So all the ratings are based on Bundesliga, and I don't think Bundesliga is a fair judge of the majority of the ratings. I don't think you can judge everything, all the ratings by Bundesliga. I think Champions League needs to be considered when you are making a worldwide game where players are playing everywhere, and I don't think one particular league can dictate it. You cannot just force your opinions based on Bundesliga or I don't know, Serie A or Portuguese league. You have to consider Champions League's scorecards and Champions League results as well. And if Courtois is 90 because he's done a lot in La Liga and as well as the Champions League because his team has done well, Neuer should be lesser, right? Neymar, 89. He's always been there, the higher card of it. He did better than Messi last season, so I think 89 is justified. Son and Ronaldo, when you compare, just because Ronaldo has always been there in the 90 cordon, is the only reason Ronaldo is still having that, because if FIFA wanted that, they could have bought him down to 89 as well, just because of, I think they have minimal respect for the player. He's still in the 90 cordon, but Son, he did more. I think he did better than a lot of players in the Premier League. So he's 89, of course. Salah is there on top. De Bruyne is better than I think won trophies. So Son 89 is justified, but when you compare to what he did for his for his team, the Golden Boot and stuff, and Ronaldo still being better than him, is unjustified. So I don't know. FIFA needs to find a middle ground maybe where they can fit in both players, Ronaldo and Son, equally. And I don't know. My idea would be a Ronaldo 91, Son 90, hot take. Son 90 and Messi 90. That would be a hot take for me, and I think that would be justified as well, because I don't think Messi did enough, and plus Son did a lot in the Premier League, by the way, not League One. So these are the top players for FIFA 23, and this is what I have rounded up my video with. Maybe we'll come down with another video where we can dissect players with other better abilities like pace and passing and stuff like that. But for now, for this video, this is it, guys. Take care, have a great day, and like, comment, subscribe maybe, dude. Why not?